started right now. So welcome everybody to the call. We're so excited to have you here. Tonight is the official brand reveal of our company. You're going to find out our company name. You're going to see more about the vision, our products. Also, you're going to have the ability to begin using the 30-day trial that you've signed up for to begin testing our amazing products. And we've had a small group of leadership that has been testing it for just a few days, and people are blown away. We've never seen anything like this before. So again, we want to welcome you guys all to the call. We're going to go ahead and kick this thing off. And I want to put a little bit of perspective into your heads to give you an idea. This is something that has only been working on for a month. The team, Sal, who you're going to hear from in just a second, I'm going to introduce him. Bill, Hassan, and Candace, our traders, our developers, our coders, everybody, all of the amazing affiliates that have helped get this word out about our message and about our products. I want to thank everybody that's been a part of this. And again, it's only been 1 month that we've been working on putting this together. So we are a new company, but we're not a startup. And we're just so excited to be able to share this vision with all of you guys. And the game plan for tonight here is I'm going to go ahead and introduce Sal in just a second. He's going to be covering a couple important topics before we get into tonight about compliance, about our vision behind our company, about our brand reveal, and then we're going to get in and show you guys how you can actually begin taking advantage of the 30-day free software trial. And we do have a really exciting special incentive for everybody that's on this call tonight. So I'm going to get it started here, and I'm actually going to introduce Sal, who has been a huge blessing to this entire company. I don't know how well you guys know Sal, but this guy is on it 24/7. I mean, he's professional. If there's anything that needs to get done, this guy can make it happen. He's somebody that thinks big. He's somebody that's got a heart of gold. That is somebody that cares more about the people than he cares about the profit. And we're so lucky to have Sal with us because not only of just like the person that he is, but also his experience that he brings to the table, being somebody that's had success in the network marketing industry, online business, but also offline, more traditional style businesses. So he brings a wealth of knowledge and experience to the table. And we're so lucky to have you here, Sal. So thank you so much for being with us. Thank you for all of the time and energy and effort that you've put into this. I know you've been working like crazy, waking up at like 7 a.m., beginning working, not stop until like 1 a.m. for literally the past month. So we thank you so much for everything that you're doing and are continuing to do with this company. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and pass it to you, and let's get this thing kicked off, Sal.
Perfect. All right. Double checking here. Once again, Adam, that you can hear my voice, correct?
Loud and clear.
All right. Thanks so much. And really got to give a shout out. I mean, this is a historic webinar. I got to pass it right back to you and just give you a shout out, Adam, for all of the creativity and all of the availability that you've offered for the last month to help make this project what it is, as well as my partners, Hassan and Candace. They've been working ridiculously hard behind the scenes with all of their connections and really from a bird's eye view on a macro level, helping to bring all the right pieces and all the right people together to make this project what it is, as well as Mr. Bill Wynn, our systems and processes and communications expert on the logistics online and offline, all of our programmers, our coders, our producers, our writers. I mean, it's just insane. We probably have I'd probably say about 50 people that we've had working full time for the last month, pretty much giving effort every single day, even through the holidays. Today is Easter, Resurrection Sunday over here in the United States of America. And most of this team has worked through the weekend to make this moment possible. So it's been a team effort, and obviously no company can be successful without everyone working together in unity. And so it just wouldn't be right without making that very clear that everyone is giving their absolute all to make this possible. So thank you very much, Adam. And I believe that you have control over the slide. So let's go ahead and go forward and give a preview. We're going to talk about the 30-day trial, just like Adam said. We're going to give you access to that tonight and show you how to get started, how to download your files, and how to start testing out this software. This has never been done before. You'll see that the development side of this software that you're going to get access to free the value is absolutely insane. Okay, you'll see that there's been work on this software for 9 years. It's been worked on for 3 years every day by the current team of developers and coders working with it, and it's been used in the private liquidity markets for over 2 years. It's so valuable because of all the work that's gone in to make the technology possible, and to think that thousands and thousands and thousands of people are going to get access to try this out for free, it really just shows our confidence in what we have. We're a company that has the capacity to grow really, really fast, but you're going to see that we're going to make all of our decisions to be a company that withstands the test of time. And we're going to be very methodical, and we're going to be very thorough in all of our decision making, completely focused on the long term, even though we have all of these resources at our fingertips that allow us to be an explosive, exciting, relevant company that's going to grow really fast. So we're going to get into that software. And then the next thing that we're going to talk about is compliance. That's actually where I'm going to start off with, because this is a maker or a breaker when it comes to companies, especially in the industry of direct sales, network marketing, multi-level marketing, affiliate marketing. You know, all of our affiliates that are going to help us share our message, as well as our customers who are excited about their use of the product and the results that they can achieve with the product. They're going to be sharing their results. They're going to be sharing information with people. They're going to be excited. And even though they're independent, you still are representing us, representing our brand, representing our name. And it's so important that you give our company the right face. Okay, you represent our brand. Our company is only as good as how you represent it out there in the marketplace. It doesn't matter how much work we do behind the scenes at the corporate level. At the end of the day, the end user is the one being exposed to our company. It's all about perception, and their perception is going to be based around your representation of our company. So we're going to be very focused on compliance, and it's important for people to understand who we are and what we do. So we're going to go through this quiz, and this is why this is important. Before you get access to this product, before you can download the files, you're going to have to complete a compliance quiz. And if you don't get 100% of the answers correct on the quiz, then you will not be allowed to have access to the software. So you'll get to try again and try again and try again if you get answers wrong. But we're going to walk you through this, right? There are no trick questions. We're here to train you and to adequately prepare you and equip you to represent our brand well, professionally, legally, and compliantly. And we're going to enforce our policies, right? That's the only way anyone else will take our policies seriously, is if we show that we're serious about our policies. And we want to make sure that you're adequately trained, because if you misrepresent our brand and you fall out of compliance, then you won't be allowed to participate in our company. And this will be a first of its kind company that's going to set records. It already is. I mean, our growth is insane. So, you know, growth is not a problem. The challenge that's before us is compliance, right? Making sure everyone's on the page. So let's go in. Question number 1. You're going to have to complete this quiz. What type of company are we? Are we A, an investment company? Are we B, a trading company? Are we C, a software company? Or D, all of the above, right? And I'm looking at some of the answers popping up on my screen. I'm seeing a lot of C's. I'm seeing a lot of D's, all of the above. I'm seeing a couple B's. I'm seeing also an A. An A just popped up there. I'm going to give you the answer. The answer is, there's only one right answer here, and it is C. We are a software company. We are 100% not an investment company. Okay, and a lot of people like to use that word invest. In the court of law, they take that term literal. It's literal use of the term. It doesn't matter how you mean it. You are not allowed to use the word invest. And this is why we are not an investment company, because you have no ability to invest into our company. We don't solicit investments. We don't need investments. And we don't allow investments. And we don't solicit investments, right? You cannot invest into our company. Therefore, we are not an investment company, right? You have to be licensed to sell investments, and that is not what we're about. We are also not a trading company, okay? Now, yes, we do develop software that can be used in the space of trading in that industry, but we are not a trading company, and this is why. Because we don't trade, right? You can't send us your money. We don't trade for you. It's not like, you know, our experienced traders have anything to do with your money. We're not a trading company, right? We are simply a software company. So when someone asks, oh, I heard about this company, what kind of company is that? Oh, it's a software company. That's all they do. They develop software and they license it to our subscribers. So very important to know that. Let's go to the next question here. How do we help customers, right? As you're excited and you're sharing our model with other people, you need to know what benefits to share. You have to know how we actually help people so that you know who to attract. So are we A, do we help customers make more money? Or B, do we help customers with automatic trading, right? No matter what the results are. C, do we help customers make their trading experience easier? Or maybe you say, you know what, D, all of the above. We help people with all of these things. Again, there's only one right answer, and the answer is C. We make their trading experience easier. That's the only correct answer. And Adam, if you want to highlight that letter C there, this is how we help customers. So you cannot say we help customers make more money, because that would be making guarantees to say, oh, we help people make more money. That means you're guaranteeing that you're going to help someone make more money. You're guaranteeing the money, and you can never make guarantees because no one knows the future. No one knows how the software will perform. No one knows the environment that's going to exist within the marketplace. So you can't say you help people make more money. And you also can't say that it's automatic trading, because that's very misleading. I've seen companies who have a technology, a software that might offer some aspects of automation, but then they try to sell it as an automated platform, right? And you hear people make these claims. They use terms like hands-free, passive profits, passive income, passive trading. That's so misleading, and it's really deceptive, and it sets wrong expectations out there in the field, because the truth is that this is hands-on. This is something where the customer has to be engaged. The customer has to set the software up, input their settings. The customer has to tell the software how to run and how to execute trades, right? So you want to stay away from that word automatic. That is not how we help people. We simply make the trading experience easier. And we're going to get into that because it's all about leverage. It's all about freeing up your time. And we're going to show you exactly how we do that. Let's go to the next question here. Who is in control of the trades happening for customers, right? So there's trades happening on a customer's broker account when you use the software. But the question is, who's in control? Is the company in control? Meaning, are we in control of those trades? Is the customer in control of those trades happening? Maybe the software is in control of the trades happening. Or maybe you think, you know what, it's actually all of the above. They all have their own part to do with the trades that are happening, right? And I see a lot of people giving a lot of different answers here. There's only one right answer. Adam, if you want to highlight that right answer. B, the customer is in complete control of the trades happening within the software, right? 100%. The customer has to tell the software what to do before the software can actually do it on every single trade pair, when to get in, when to get out, what type of profit to take, what kind of stop loss the customer wants to take. Let's go to the next question here. Who is the one making decisions on each trade, right? So this is a very specific question. Who makes the decisions on each trade? Is it A, the customer? Is it B, the software? Is it C, maybe it's the developers of the software on the way they programmed it, right? Maybe it's all of the above. They all have equal influence on this. There's only one right answer. Adam, go ahead and highlight that answer. It is A, the customer. The customer is the one making the decisions on each trade. Again, the software, this leads into our next question here. The software simply just does not work without the customer inputting their settings. That's what people have to understand. So who is the one? Okay, yeah, you got that. Let's go forward to the next question here. If the customer, right, I already gave you the answer here. If the customer does not input their own settings, will the software still work? And go ahead and highlight that answer. No, it will not work if the customer does not input their own settings. Let's go to the next question here. Does the company make money from customers funding broker accounts? Okay, so do we make any kind of profit from customers funding their broker accounts? Okay, go ahead and highlight that answer. It's real simple. No, we have nothing to do with transfers of money. We have nothing to do with your broker account, how you trade, your lot sizes, commissions. We have nothing to do with that when it comes to funding your broker account. All we deal with is just the software. Let's go to the next question here. What is the proper response? Ooh, this is one of my favorite questions, guys, because this is going to come up more than anything else, because I've already heard it a million times out there in the marketplace. What is the proper response when a customer asks you about the profit potential by using the software, right? So that means you're out there, you're sharing the opportunity for someone to try the software, and they're going to say, how much can I make? How much money does it make? How much money are you making? Right? And that question is going to come up so many times. And this is really so important on how successful you are in sharing the opportunity, because it all comes down to setting expectations. The better you are at setting realistic and correct expectations with your customer, the happier your customer will be. If you mislead your customer, or you hype them up, or you give them a wrong expectation, they're going to become upset with who? With you, and with the company, and with the product. And that's a short-term business strategy, right? So if you want to think like us, we think long-term. The only way we can be long-term is by setting proper expectations and then delivering on those expectations, executing on those expectations. So what's the proper response when someone says, how much money can I make with the software? Maybe you play it down and you say, look, the software is safe, right? Maybe it's B. You say people have been making profits and you could make, a couple $100s a month. Maybe you set a really low example, like a couple $100s a month. C, maybe you saw someone make $300. Maybe you saw that with your own eyes and you say, you know what? People have been making $300 a month in the past, but we cannot guarantee future results, right? So you're playing it safe. Or D, maybe you just say, I don't know, you have to try for yourself because no one knows the future, right? Go ahead and highlight the right answer, Adam. It is D, I don't know. You have to try it for yourself. No one knows the future, right? So number one, the reason we can't say A, the software is safe, is because the software is actually very risky. The world of trading is risky and most people lose money. B, people have been making profits and you can make a couple $100. Maybe, a lot of times people play it safe because the customer will press you for the answer. The customer is going to say, no, but just tell me, what's the minimum? I got to know, come on, right? And you have to avoid the temptation of putting a value to that question. And this is why. Imagine you play it safe and you're like, look, you can make a couple $100 a month. And you think that's a reasonable response. What if the customer gets set up, tries the software, and what if they don't make a couple $100? What if something happens in the market and someone loses $200? What if they lose $500? You see, you attached a value to someone's mind, and that becomes their expectation on what they're supposed to make. And that's the same as guaranteeing money, which we absolutely cannot do. And they're going to come back to you and say, oh, you said that I was going to make a couple $100, right? So they need to have the responsibility to understand as an adult what the risks are in trying the software and getting into the risky world of trading and in technology and innovation. And you can release yourself from liability by just saying, I don't know. You have to try it for yourself because no one knows the future. It's impossible to answer that question. Now, here's the good news. The good news is we have a risk-free trial where if you don't like the performance of the software, you can get all your money back. So guess what? You're out no money. And you can start with a demo account, a test account, where you don't even have to risk real money. So we minimize the risk to make it very, very, very simple. Let's go to the next question here. What type of marketing materials should you be using when sharing our opportunity? Is it A, professional materials, B, anything as long as it contains a disclaimer, C, only company approved marketing materials, or D, all of the above? Go ahead and highlight the right answer there. It is C, only company approved marketing materials, right? So it doesn't matter how professional of a marketer you are, you cannot use your professional materials if it's not approved by the company. And also anything as long as it contains a disclaimer. Anything is not correct. You can't just go out there and market anything and then just attach a disclaimer. A lot of times I've seen people in the past who contradict themselves by putting a non-compliant post on social media or out on the internet, and then they put a legal disclaimer and they think they're okay. And it just doesn't work that way. And so here's the cool part. We have a lot of talented marketers who are a part of our company. They're gonna produce the right materials. In fact, a lot of it is already produced, but we're gonna put that in your hands. What is compliant and what is professional, and it has disclaimers on it, materials that you're gonna be able to use. Now, some of you who are creative and experienced, you'll be able to email us your materials, and then we'll be able to review it. Once it's approved, if it gets approved, then you'll be able to start using that, right? So very, very important. Let's go to the next question here. Where can I talk about results? This is another very, very important thing. Where can you talk about results? Is it A, only on Instagram and Facebook stories that are temporary and get deleted within 24 hours? B, only on my personal profiles and pages? C, only in groups? Or D, none of the above? go ahead and highlight the right answer, Adam. It is D, none of the above, and this is why. Okay, you can't put stuff on stories. You can't put stuff on your profile. And in the groups, there are specific groups where you can share results as long as it has a disclaimer on it, but it has to be a closed or private group where someone asked to be in there. Someone opted in and chose to see the results, right? If the really simple way to know when or when you cannot share the results is by asking yourself, if I post this or if I share this right now, can there possibly be eyeballs who see these results who did not opt in or choose to see the results, right? Like if you're just running cold traffic to a results page, if you can't control the environment that you're sharing the results in, if you don't know who all of the eyeballs are that are looking at the results, that means those people did not opt in, right? Like on your profile on Facebook or Instagram, obviously you have no idea who's looking at that. You have no idea who's looking at your stories, right? You have no idea who's inside groups, and if they're public groups, then anyone can just go and look at any time, right? So that's why it says none of the above. It has to be a private or closed group where people actually opted in with a disclaimer. Let's go to the next question here. How long do I have, oh, actually it's how long do I have to use a demo account before using the software in a live trading account, right? So we talked about test accounts. Again, we're going to always think long term. You have the rest of your life ahead of you. If this is a good company to join today, then it'll be a good company to join in 30 days from now, in 6 months from now, in a year from now, right? I want you to think long term. We have a policy. Go ahead and highlight the right answer. We have a policy that you have to use a demo account, which means you cannot use any real money to trade with, no live trading for a minimum of 10 days from your first trading day. That is our mandatory policy. We do have trackers in place. If someone violates this policy, their account can be suspended because we know that a lot of people like to take unnecessary risks. There's different personality types out there, and a lot of people are risk takers, right? So it's very important that you have to start off. And you know what? We started onboarding people this week, and I'm so glad we had this policy in place because even experienced traders who started using the software this week were making mistakes, and we're trying to figure out how the software works. When they should have had it on, when they should have turned it off, how to set it up with the proper trade pairs, and they were making mistakes, right? And you think, gosh, if that was live money, you could have potentially just lost real money, right? And our goal is to minimize and avoid that as much as possible by helping you be safe, and that's why you have to do it. And obviously, you should wait until you're prepared and adequately trained. But the reason that's not the right answer, why D is not the right answer, is because if you say, oh, well, I feel adequately prepared right now, I'm ready to go right now, right? That's why there's a minimum of 10 days. Let's go to the next question here. When is the only time I don't have to add a disclaimer to my trading results, right? Because we talk about a lot about using disclaimers on every single picture. And this is important to know. It's not just writing a disclaimer inside your text, but the disclaimer has to be actually posted on the image, on the JPEG, on the PNG, on the actual image of your post, right? So now, do you not have to use a disclaimer if it's in a private group where you can control who's seeing it? What if you're just sharing your results with just a friend, right? Like your neighbor, you're hanging out outside and you just want to show someone your results. Or C, if you're sharing your results with someone who's already in the company, who already understands what's happening, right? Already understands the context. Or D, if it's in a company approved group or chat, like a leadership group or a leadership chat where there's only leaders, or it's a company approved group. Go ahead and highlight the right answer. The answer is E, none of the above. The truth is you can never share any type of result ever, without using a disclaimer. And this is why, because it can be taken out of context. People screenshot the images, they crop out your text, and then they try to share that as either their own result, or they'll say, look, this person's guaranteeing money, whether it's win or lose. So always use a disclaimer. Be a professional. Let's go to the next question here. If the customer has to control and manage the software and input their settings and dictate what trades the software executes, what's the value of the software, right? This is the big question. Why is our software valuable? Why is it worth the price that we charge to get started with the software? and for the price of the monthly subscription. And we're going to break that down with 4 points here. Our customers learn how to trade, and they also receive proven trade strategies. Okay, then they input these strategies that they've learned and that they've received into the software so that the software can execute these trades without the customer having to stare at charts all day long. So what's the value? It's not auto trading, hands-free, profit. It's none of that. The value is time. You control your software. You tell it what to do. The cool thing about the software is it will trade the way you tell it to trade, even if you're not staring at charts, sitting there manually clicking on all the buttons. You set it up and you tell it, hey, at this time, I want you to do this. At this time, I want you to do this, and then do this. And you tell your software, and then if you walk away from your phone or you walk away from the computer for that moment, it's still going to listen to you and execute that trade. And so the value is that it helps to free up your time. And obviously, time is our most valuable commodity. People that are experienced traders, they're going to love the software, which is there's no doubt about it, because they have their own proven strategies. They'll be able to use the software to execute trades according to their own strategies. And then it's going to help leverage and free up some of their time so they're not staring at the screen all day. So it's very important to understand where the value of the software is. Using the software frees up your time as the software trades the way you would trade without you being there 100% of every moment. So it's important to understand that. Let's go to the next points here about acknowledgements, right? You have to agree and acknowledge to the following statements. First, I understand that trading is risky and most people lose money, right? If someone says, hey, I lost money, I didn't know. Yeah, you did. You actually clicked the box. Understand the environment you're getting involved in. I agree that I am not allowed to promote any claims about passive income. This includes, but is not limited to, automatic, automated trading, hands-free, trading your sleep, printing money, percentage of profits, ROIs, comparing yourself to financial institutions, using the word investment. Let me break that down really, really fast here. And we're almost done with this compliance quiz, by the way. But all of you are going to have to complete this before you get access to the software. That's why I'm walking you through it now, so that you know how to answer these questions and how to acknowledge these forms. So number one, we already talked about, it's not automatic or hands-free or trading your sleep. It's none of those things, right? Because this is your money that you're talking about. This is important. You want to pay attention to this as much as possible. You want to look at what's happening to your money, what's happening to the trades. You also have to go through the setup process. You have to input your settings. You have to turn the software on, turn it off, right? So you don't want to mislead people by saying it's all automated, hands-free, do nothing and make money, right? Definitely don't want to go down that misleading road. Printing money, right? You can't say that. I've seen people say, expert advisors are like printing money like ATM machines. Again, that's guaranteeing money, which you absolutely cannot do. You don't talk about percentage of profits because that sets wrong expectations. Everyone's results will vary. We also don't talk about ROIs. Even if the customer asks, hey, what's my ROI? Well, how can you have an ROI, a return on investment, if we don't sell investment? There is no such thing as ROI in this company because there is no investment being offered. And you can't compare yourself to financial institutions, right? People say, oh, be just like the bank. Oh, be your own broker. Actually, to be a bank and to be a broker, you have to be very licensed and you have to exist inside of a very regulated environment. Don't compare yourself to those types of people if you don't have the same type of licenses to use those types of statuses, right? And you never use the word invest or investment because those are always taken literal out there in the marketplace, okay? The next thing, I agree and acknowledge that the following disclaimer is what I need to use when promoting the software, and I've copied the text to a digital file. I agree to not use, this is so important, guys, because we're going to show you our brand and our logo. You cannot use our brand inside your domain. You cannot use our logos on any social media pages, profiles, channels, anything, any social media groups. You cannot use that, okay? You have to have your own group names that have nothing to do with our brand or our logo. Let's go to the next slide here. Let's go ahead and move forward. Okay, so here's the software use disclaimer. And by the way, we're recording this, so you'll be able to pause this, right? But this is the portion that you always want to share when sharing any type of information about the software, okay? You always want to share the risk, and you want to agree to that, right? And then the next slide here, let's go forward. Income disclaimers, right? There's going to be people who are going to make commissions from selling our software. Some people could make a tremendous amount of income. Some people could make nothing, right? Most people in this industry make nothing because it takes influence and experience and skill and dedication and hard work to make money selling the software, right? So that's the disclaimer right there on your screen that you want to use. Again, this is being recorded. This is something that's visual. You want to go back and pause the video. I'm not going to read every single little part, but that's what you always want to use when talking about making commissions from selling the software as an affiliate with the company, right? And we're also going to share an actual image that you copy and paste onto your photos whenever you want to share someone your results in the approved type of environment. So that'll also be handed to you before you get access to do anything with it. Let's go ahead and go forward. Trying to move this along because we have a lot of information to cover. Results disclaimer, again, that's the disclaimer. So you're going to have access to all of this in your back office, and just know that you'll have results, income, and also the disclaimer on trading and how risky it is. Let's go ahead and go forward from here. Okay, 30-day trial access. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to step off for a moment. I'm going to pass it back to my business partner right here, Mr. Adam Winnick. He's going to walk you through the overview of how to get access now to the 30-day trials. Remember, you're going to have to complete the quiz that I just showed you. You're going to have to get every single answer right. And if you don't get 100% right, you got to start all over. But that's why I went through step by step, and then you go and acknowledge everything. He's going to show you how to access your software right now. So thank you. I'm going to mute myself out. Adam, take it away.
Okay, thank you so much, Sal. Hey, if you guys are excited to get 30-day trial access to the software and begin using it, give me a 777 in the chat box. If you guys are ready, we need 100 people before we can go and tell you how to get access to it. Okay, we've got 100 already. All right, so let's move forward here and show you guys how to actually get access to the software. Before we do that, I want to share some results. Essentially, Sal had mentioned this software has been in ideation for over 9 years. They've been working on it for 3. It's been forward testing on the private market for over 2 years now. And just last week, we began rolling it out to an initial beta group of leadership that has begun testing this software only for actually a couple days, and the results that came in were amazing. Everyone is extremely excited. Again, as I share these results with you, this is an inside of a controlled environment, and these are real historical results from people using this exact software that you're going to have access to, but your results may vary. Nobody knows what's going to happen in the future. The market could do anything at any time. This is a $3,000 demo account that had profited $276 in the very first day of trading, which is pretty amazing. This is Zachary in one of our groups. He said only 2.5 hours into running the Trade Ringer, and I'm going to have trouble sleeping tonight. This is a demo account that he was running on aggressive settings. It was a $1,200 deposit that had profited $43. Here are more results. This is another demo account, 12 hours after I installed this software. I was already up 13% in profit. I'm sure it won't be like this every day, but even if it gives me this profit once a week, this will completely change my life in a positive way. This account had grown 13% in just 12 hours. This is Tyler. He basically said, I'm 12 hours into testing the brand new software on aggressive settings demo account for the first 10 days, of course, which all of you will be encouraged to do. Otherwise, you run the risk of being kicked out of the program. But he's all up almost $400 in profit on a $4,500 account in 12 hours with a floating of only minus 24 in drawdown. He's basically just saying he's real excited. Like everyone is, this is another demo account that was running for just a couple days, a $3,000 account that had profited $641, which is amazing. More results. This, again, was another account that had profited $331 in just a few short days that we were able to test the software. This is Dante, who did 1.3% overnight. It was just a $1,000 account and had basically grown and profited by $13, okay? More results. Again, this is a $3,000 deposit that had profited $276. This is Ryan, who had been running it for 12 hours at the point of this post, who on a $2,000 account had earned, had profited $222, which is amazing, okay? So are you guys ready? Okay, this is really important. Here are some of the results. You guys are going to be able to begin using it right now. Here it goes, okay? Drum roll, please. Drum roll, please. Here it comes. This is the 30-day trial access link. Here's what you need to do in order to get access to the 30-day trial. Number one, you need to be logged in to your globaltakeoverlaunch.com back office. So make sure that you're logged in. And then the second thing that you need to do is you need to put into your internet browser globaltakeoverlaunch.com/office/trial license. And the T and the L are capital. So capital trial, capital license. globaltakeoverlaunch.com/office/trial license. When you go to this website and you're logged into your Global Takeover Launch back office, you will be able to begin setting up the software and activating your free 30-day trial. Okay, so everybody, I'll give you 2 seconds here. Write this down, globaltakeoverlaunch.com/office/trial license. And remember, the T in trial and the L in license are capital. I believe it is case sensitive for some reason. So make sure that you copy this down right now and you put it into your internet browser. Now, you're going to get a screen that basically says to start your free trial. You're going to click the button. Now, also, if you're logged inside of your back office, you're going to see the navigation dashboard over here to the left. And if you click on resources, underneath resources, you're going to see Trade Ringer Setup. Okay, this is the name of the expert advisor, and it's going to walk you through a step-by-step process. Bill has done an amazing job at making this very, very simple. We've had now hundreds of people that have set this up without needing to ask any questions whatsoever. So chances are, if you're going through the setup process and you're struggling at some point, the chances are is that you didn't follow directions properly. This has worked in dozens of different countries, tons of different VPS providers, several broker accounts, in all different sorts of situations. So the chances are, if you're struggling getting this set up, then you're probably doing something wrong in the setup process. So make sure that you just follow these directions to a T. Essentially, here's the process. I'll give you a high-level overview. Again, you can follow this step by step, and we will have video instructions. They may already be out. I know they're going to be out by today at some point. So the time you're watching this recording, there'll probably be a video step-by-step tutorial as well. But step one, you're going to create a VPS. There's a link. You can use any VPS that you'd like to. Essentially, it's a VPS is a virtual private server. It's essentially just a little mini computer that's going to run in the cloud, so that way you don't have to have your laptop open all the time, and it can begin trading all the time for you 24/7. Step two, you're going to download the software. So all you're going to do is click on that download zip file inside of your VPS. Inside your VPS, you download the software. The next thing, you're going to open and create a demo account. Okay, here's a couple different recommended ones. FX Choice, if you're a U.S. citizen. Pepperstone and IC Markets, good for international customers, but basically you'll just go open a demo account. You need to have a minimum of 1 to 200 leverage, which again, you'll see all this information on the screen, and they need to allow hedging. Next, you'll activate your license. So you'll basically just put your account number that your broker gives you into the back office. From there, you will download and install MetaTrader 4 from your broker. You'll just click that link there. Next is step 6. You'll actually set up the Trade Ringer. There's a document that'll show you what the different input settings mean and how they should be configured. Obviously, you're going to have the ability to configure them the way that you would like to, based on if you'd like to have less aggressive or more aggressive settings. And that's pretty much it. The last step that's really important, step 7, is the Trade Compass, which you're going to hear a little bit about tonight in a little bit. And then step 8 is to join our support channels on Telegram. This is really, really important. Okay, if you guys are not in our Telegram groups, it's very important. Our emails have not been delivering the way that we wanted to, I think because of the massive, massive growth that we've seen. So the best way for us to communicate with everyone is via an app called Telegram. You need to download it onto your phone. It's a support group. Also, we send important information about what to do with your software come the end of the week, and also when important news events are happening. So make sure that you're plugged into the Telegram groups, which you'll basically click here, okay? Next, follow the step-by-step instructions. I kind of just went through this with you. It's really easy. You'll put that link that I showed you earlier into your internet browser. You'll set up your VPS. You'll create a demo account. You'll download your software. You'll install the software. And if you do have any questions, the chances are we already have them inside of our knowledge base. So another URL that you're going to want to take note of right now is economy.zendesk.com/HC, okay? Now, the 30-day trial countdown. You're probably wondering, when does this actually happen? And it starts Monday. So come Monday, probably a little bit later in the afternoon, you'll see a countdown timer that will begin. You'll have 30 days from that time period. So if you've referred other affiliates or customers, you need to let them know that the clock is ticking, so to activate their trial right away so they get maximum use of the 30-day trial. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to pass it back to Sal, and he is going to do the global brand reveal of our brand new brand. So Sal, come on back here.
Perfect. All right, Adam, you can hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, thanks so much. So great job going over that, guys. You'll be able to go through that step-by-step guide. So really quick, we've been anticipating this for a while now. And what I want to say is, I guess, number one, for myself, I'm very passionate when it comes to branding and professionalism, and I also like things to have purpose. And I think names are very, very important. Names are very symbolic, and between Hassan and Candice and Adam and Bill and myself and the rest of our team here, we went around and around the mastermind table figuring out the right brand that will represent us, something that we can be proud of, something that we can march forward with. What's the purpose of the brand? How will we use the brand to execute our goals out in the marketplace? The name and the brand and the colors and the font and everything has to line up, right? So because when someone looks at a word, that word makes a certain impression on their mind. And that's how you have to think about your business, is when people think of you, right? You're a brand. As a marketer, you are your own brand. And also when people look at your company, right, you have to think, what emotion do you want them to feel? What thoughts do you want them to have when they look at your brand? So we put so much effort into this. And as Adam said, we are new, but we are not a startup, because we have a huge team of very seasoned professionals that we are working with. So I'm going to show you what our brand is. Go ahead and pull it up, Adam, as it zooms in up onto the screen. So you guys are watching this live, right? First time ever global reveal. So the name of our brand is called Economy, right? And it's so simple, because it's a word that probably all of you in the world of business and marketers, when you're setting your goals and you're looking at the world view and at the globe, you've used this word in your conversation, right? Economy. And you have a personal economy, which is your own state of affairs within your own household, your own finances, your own goals. But that's also connected in the grand scheme of things to the big picture, the global economy, right? But what you see, what we did is, this is actually trademarked now. We were able to secure all of the branding and our slogans and our mottos and our designs and everything to be real specific here. You can see that it starts with the letter EA, right? And then there's a brain on the left side of the name. And this is very, very important for you to understand the purpose of our brand. So first of all, EA stands for expert advisor. And when you're using a software that helps make your trading experience easier in the financial markets, the software a lot of times is commonly referred to as an expert advisor. And that's why we have EA in the beginning of our name. But expert advisor also means someone who is an expert at giving you advice, someone who's guiding you, a mentor, a coach, a leader. And that's a very big emphasis in our company, is we want to develop expert advisors inside of our own company, people who can guide and lead and mentor and coach other people as they get involved with our company. And so the brain on the left side of our brand actually represents everything that I just said. It's actually, there's two parts to the brain. There's the left side and the right side. Just like our own human brain, we have the left and right side of our brain. But you could see that there's different colors and different designs, and this is why. Because we're using technology, right? We're using artificial intelligence, right? Through computer programs and through the development of software that continues to get better and better. But you're combining the artificial intelligence with the human brain, right? And what we want to do is we want to go after improving the artificial intelligence, but we also want to go after improving the human mind, because your thoughts are so powerful, right? Your life right now, where you are in life, it's all because of your thoughts. It's all because of your thought life, the decisions you've made. And the more you can develop your own thought patterns, the more you can advance in your own career. it's not just about making a couple $100. It's about learning the dynamics of creating and sustaining wealth in your life. And we thought, how perfect if we combine these two brains together, the human mind with the technology mind, right? So welcome to Economy. This is our brand. We're very excited. Now, if you look at the colors, we also went with a little bit more of a feminine tone on the colors, and this is why. This is a technology company. It's heavily dominated by males, right? When you talk about software and trading and Forex, it's mostly males inside the space. So we already know we're going to attract a ton, tens of thousands of successful males to represent our brand, but there's a very huge space of untapped potential of women in technology, right? For the last 50 years throughout the whole world, women have become more powerful, more independent, more in tune with what's happening in the economy, in the global markets, professional career-driven women who are setting goals to also help to be a provider in the household and to have a career. And so that's why we went with a little bit more of a feminine tone. And then the actual colors with the purple, which represents sophistication, royalty, high class, tradition, and strength. We combine that with like a sharp, fiery red, orange, and pink. That's the combination in that color. And when you combine those two colors, it creates what's called like an international fusion. That's what this color screams, is international fusion. These are colors that you would see at high-end brands internationally throughout Asia and throughout Europe and throughout Africa, because we truly are a global company. So that's how much thought has gone into this brand that we're revealing, and that's why we wanted to wait before we revealed it to you, because we wanted it to be special. So we hope that you're excited about representing Economy in the best possible way. Go ahead and bring up the slogan. We're all about making sure that your life is elevated by being a part of it. Elevate. We're going to take you to new levels, new heights. You're going to become better, right? Your money's going to get better. Your life is going to get better. Your relationships are going to get better. Your thoughts and your ability to envision your future is going to get better. You're going to become powerful by being a part of this brand. So that's super exciting. Let's go to move forward to the next slide here, Adam. That's our website, economy.com. For those that are choosing, they know that they're going to continue on with us and become active members in our company and actually upgrade and take a look at different packages that we offer for people to be included in our inner circles. That's our website, right? If you have no intention of doing that and you just want to try the software, well, God bless you. There's no problem with that. You could just keep using the Global Takeover Launch, which was just our pre-launch website, to help accommodate you with that. So let's go to the next slide here, Adam. So special limited time incentive. So you know our brand, you know how to get access to the trial, and everyone keeps asking, okay, how do we sign up? And this is what we knew, is that you guys have been patient, we've worked hard, and we want to bless you guys. That's really all it comes down to. We want to have an act of generosity. We want to offer something powerful to really help as many people as possible to get started. So the goal is to try your software, but there's a very, very limited time offer after you have a chance to try the software to make a quick decision if whether or not you want to run with us, because we're not going to wait around forever. It's time to go. It's time to take over the globe. We have some very, very special incentives lined up here for you for both the affiliate as well as the customer. So I'm going to pass it back to Adam, who's a master at creating offers. And he and I masterminded on this. We came together and he added tremendous value to this process on coming up with the best offer to incentivize the customer, but at the same time reward our affiliate. And Mr. Adam Winnig is our global sales director. So Adam, take it away and share with us what type of offers we have on the table for those that get started in the pre-launch phase of our company.
Sure. Thank you so much, Sal. Yes, this is a special limited time incentive offer that is only going to be available for those that take action really quickly. And me and Sal were talking back and forth, and we're like, what could we possibly do to incentivize people to take action quickly? And at the same time, how could we overstack the value to make it an absolute no-brainer for you guys to get started ASAP? So I want to take a second just to talk really quickly about a special offer that we've put together for those of you guys that are on this webinar right now that will only be available for a short period of time. And I'll tell you everything that you're going to get with this offer when you take advantage of it. Number one is you're going to get one Trade Ringer software license. So this is the expert advisor that we've been showing you guys. Again, it's been in ideation for 9 years, has been in the works for 3 years, has been forward testing on private markets and private hedge funds that have been using millions and millions of dollars now for 2 years. And we've just done the rollout to our first, I think it was 200 or 300 leadership group, and the results have been amazing. This is the same software that you're going to have access to the 30-day free trial. This software will go for $247 one time, and then $169 per month. So this is the first thing that you're going to get access to when you take advantage of this special pre-launch offer that is only going to be available for a short period of time, is the Trade Ringer expert advisor. You're going to be able to use one software license. The second thing is you're thinking, like, what else could we possibly do to even give you more value? Well, we have another product that's coming out. It's called the Trade Compass, and it's a Forex alert software, and we want to give you 90 days for free of the Trade Compass. And this is a really, really cool product. And essentially what this product is going to allow us to do is allow it to go global. Again, Sal doesn't think small. Hassan and Candace, Bill, these guys don't think small. They think global. Economy is a global brand. And the idea here is we wanted to be able to impact as many lives as possible. And Trade Compass is a software, an alert software that will lower the barrier to entry and allow people to get started in the Forex market, even if they only have $100 to get started. So that's the whole idea, is to really push this to the masses and to be able to bless people from all different sorts of financial backgrounds. So the Trade Compass, now the idea behind this software is that it is going to save you a ton of time. One of the most profitable patterns that there is something called the wedge. And basically, if you're not familiar with trading, it'll form a wedge-like, or it almost looks like a slice of cheese that it'll look like in the market. And when this happens, the probability of the market breaking out is what they call it, either going on a buy trend, a strong buy trend, or a strong sell trend right after the wedge is highly likely, which can be a favorable position for traders. Now, the problem is, if you're to do this, it can take a ton of time. I mean, trying to go through all these different charts nonstop and trying to see, is this actually a wedge pattern or is it not? You can literally spend your whole entire day charting up different currency pairs charts. And that's what a lot of people have to do. Now, what we've done is put together an amazing product that will actually just show you whenever this happens. You'll get a notification, boom, just like this. You'll know that a wedge is formed, so that way you don't have to spend all your time charting and looking around for these trades. And boom, you'll know that a wedge is formed, and we'll have a short video that'll accompany it with it, so you know exactly how to read that and to take either a buy or a sell trade. And so this software is amazing. It's going to save you tons of time. It's going to allow people that only have a little bit of money to also get started participating in the Forex market. Okay. Now, the 90 days, you're going to be able to get this for access for free, but only for the people that take action quickly. Now, it's normally going to be $247 the first time, and then $169 the next month, and every month after that. So this is a total value of $585, the Trade Compass, for free for 90 days. Okay. Now, one of the things we're thinking about is like, okay, what else can we do to totally take people's game to the next level? Not only just helping them with software and expert advisors in the Forex market, but Sal's and Hassan and Candace's vision is much bigger than that. They want to make a difference outside of just helping people inside of the financial markets. So we're putting together a product, and I have to let you know that it is not ready right now, but this is going to be one of the coolest products that's out there. I know there's lots of people that sell different information products that are on the internet, and this is going to trump everything. It's called Wealth University, and not only are you going to get education on the fundamentals within the Forex market, but you're also going to learn other financial markets as well, like the equities market or the stock market, cryptocurrency. We have plans to roll out education and bring in experts on these different markets, so that way not only can you be using our softwares, but also understand the basics of how these markets actually work to better improve your chances in the markets, okay? Also, there's going to be courses and interviews that we're going to be doing on how to create and sustain wealth, so stuff that goes not just within the financial markets, but stuff actually beyond that. And not only just the technical side of it, but also the mental side of how do you actually create a wealth mindset and how do you attract wealth into your life. And also we have plans to bring in the foremost experts in the world. I mean, people that are the movers and shakers, the people that you see that are doing big things that normally is almost impossible to get access to. These guys, you're going to have to pay, tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars to get access to some of these people that we plan on bringing on board. They're going to be doing exclusive training just for the Economy members inside of Wealth University. So our plans for this is huge. It's going to be insanely cool. This is a $297 value Wealth University. Okay. Now, also one other thing that we wanted to do is we wanted to do something really cool for one customer, and the reason being is because we believe that all of our customers are special, and we wanted to do something really, really cool and have you the ability to win a really cool experience. Essentially what's going to happen is we're going to actually fly you out to Miami, Florida on our dime on the behalf of Economy. We're going to put you up in a beautiful world-class hotel that overlooks the beach and the water, and treat you like royalty. Also, we're going to do something cool. We're going to take you to the Miami Motor Speedway where you're going to be able to race exotic cars for a day. So if you ever wanted to know what it's like to feel behind like a Ferrari or a Lamborghini or the car of your choice, you're going to be able to get on the racetrack and actually race it in Miami. Also, we're going to fund a little shopping spree for you and also provide a full day at the spa experience so that way you can relax and just chill. And so essentially when you sign up within this period of time, if you do qualify for this and you take advantage quickly, then you'll get a raffle ticket. At the end of this period of time that we're going to be doing this launch for, if you are the one that happened to win it, we're going to do all this for you. Fly you out, put you up in a hotel, do the exotic racing car experience, send you on a shopping spree, allow you to relax at a spa for a full day. Again, this is a $3,997 value, and one of you guys likely that are on this call are going to be able to win this experience. So how many of you guys think this is pretty cool? How many of you guys would actually like to win this? Oops, what happened here? How many of you guys like to win this? If you'd like to win this, give me a 111 in the chat box. If you'd like to win this VIP customer celebrity experience. Okay, right? All of you guys, right? It's pretty amazing. This is a $3,997 value. Now, the catch here is that this is only for the first 5,000 people that upgrade to become a paid customer during our pre-launch. So there's going to be 5,000 raffle tickets. One person will win the VIP customer experience. And again, this offer does expire, everything that you saw after the 5,000 members. So again, here's everything that you're going to get. Number one, you're going to get one Trade Ringer software license. It's a value of $247. You're going to get the 90 days for free of the Trade Compass, which are the Forex alert software. That's a $577 value. You're going to get access to Wealth University. It's a $297 value. And you're going to get one raffle ticket to win our VIP customer celebrity experience in Miami. That's a $3,997 value. The total potential value is $5,126, and the actual value without the raffle ticket is $1,129. Okay? Now, normally, to give you an idea, for just one software, not all the other bonuses that we talked about, just the one software is going to cost $247 and then $169 every month after that, okay? Now, for the first 5,000 customers that take action and get started, we're going to waive $50 off of your starting fee. So if you're like, Adam, yeah, like I'm ready to rock and roll, I want to take advantage of this, I want to get all this value for this small price here, then you can get started. If you're the first 5,000 customers to get started, we're waiving $50, so it's only going to be $197 and then $169 per month after that, okay? So again, this is everything that you're going to get, okay? For a discounted rate, you're going to get the Trade Ringer software license, a $247 value. You're going to get 90 days of the Trade Compass for free. That's a $507 value. You're going to get Wealth University for free. That's $297. And you're going to get one ticket to win the raffle experience for our celebrity experience in Miami. Again, This is the total potential value is $5,126. The actual value without the raffle ticket is $1,129. And the option that you're going to have here shortly is to get it for only $197 and then $169 per month after that. So again, you're getting all of this value, all this stuff for free, including the Trade Compass, Wealth University, and this ticket for the first 5,000 people that get started. So here's the deal. The merchant accounts are going to open up any moment now. It's likely to be in the next 24 to 48 hours. That's why it's really important that you're part of our Telegram announcement groups, because we're going to announce it. And as soon as we announce it, you can go ahead and take action on this offer. The first 5,000 you'll qualify. So if you'd like to get the 90-day Trade Compass for free for 90 days, if you'd like to get Wealth University and a ticket to win that VIP experience, then you need to be the first 5,000 customers to actually upgrade and to become a paid member. Now, if you do that, again, we're knocking $50 off the price to get started, and you're getting everything that you see on the screen. Okay, so if you're in already, you're like, Adam, I'm in already. Give me the link right now. Give me a 333 in the chat box if you're in already and you want to take advantage of this amazing offer. Give me a 333 in the chat box. Okay, a ton of you guys. Wow, so cool. Wow, hundreds of you guys are already giving me 333s in the chat box. That's amazing. Okay, so again, here's everything you're going to get access to: the TradeRinger software license, 90 days of the Trade Compass, Wealth University, and a ticket to win our VIP customer experience. Again, we're giving it to this discounted rate only for the first 5,000 customers that take action and upgrade to become a paid member. Again, the merchant accounts and the ability to pay to become a paid member will actually happen in the next 24 to 48 hours. So make sure that you're checking the Telegram announcement group and you got the notifications turned on, because as soon as we turn that on, these 5,000 spots are going to go quickly. Okay, so that's the game plan here. Now, here's what to do next. Okay, here's the next steps. Oops, I keep doing that. I don't know what's happening. Let me see what's happened. Full screen. Okay, so let's see. Present. I'm having a little technical difficulties here. Okay, so strange. Don't know what's happening there. We're just going to leave it alone then. Present. Forgive me, guys. Okay, so here's what to do next. Hopefully this works this time. I was clicking on that link, I think. Okay, so here's what to do next. Number one is to activate your free trial license now, okay? You should have that link that I sent you earlier in the presentation. All you're gonna do is, again, type that link inside, and maybe if somebody can help me and paste it in the chat box again, you're going to type that inside of your internet browser while you're logged into your Global Takeover account, okay? Now, if you plan on becoming a paid customer and you're like, yes, I'm about this mission, I'm about the products and what this company is doing, and you intend to become a paid customer, start using Eaconomy.com to log in. If not, and you're only going to be here for the free trial, then continue using the globaltakeoverlaunch.com site, okay? Now, also, when using your software, chances are, if you're getting an error message or anything, the chances are you've done something wrong in the setup process. We've went through this with hundreds of customers at this point. They've been able to set it up successfully. So make sure that you go back through and you make sure you're following the directions to a T. Also, we have a knowledge base. Bill has done an amazing job putting this together, economy.zendesk.com/HC. So you might want to write this down as well, economy.zendesk.com/HC. If you need support, you'll be able to see different setup guides and tutorials and answers to the most commonly asked questions. And the chances are the questions that you have, we've already thought about them and they're already inside of this knowledge base, okay? Make sure that you join our Telegram and Facebook communication channels. Again, if you're not inside the Telegram announcement group, log into your Global Takeover Launch back office, or if you're becoming a paid customer, or economy.com back office, log in there and you'll see the Telegram announcement groups. It's so important that you get in those, because that's going to be our main means of communication moving forward. The 30-day clock countdown starts Monday. So from Monday, you'll have 30 days to try out the software. Everybody's on the same countdown timer, so it doesn't matter if you start tomorrow, if you start 5 days from now. The 30-day trial starts on Monday, okay? Be on the lookout for an announcement about being able to become a paid customer. That's what's to come next. Again, for the first 5,000 members only that upgrade to become paid customers, you guys are going to be able to take advantage of this really cool incentive offer that we put together for you. Okay? Remember, this is only for the first 5,000 customers that take action. Okay, so with that being said, that's the game plan, everybody. Thank you so much, Sal, for being on here, for all of your hard work and sweat equity that you put into this. I mean, it's been insane. I know how much you've been working. I want to thank everybody that's on here that decided to become a customer. I think you're going to be so excited about the Trade Ringer software that you're going to be able to try, and all of our affiliates that have been helping us get this message out about this company that is on a mission to change people's personal economies. Wanted to thank you guys all. Okay, so here's what to do next. Go ahead and activate your free trial license now, and the countdown clock will begin Monday. Stay tuned on the Telegram groups, because we will have an announcement when you'll be able to upgrade to become a paid customer, and you want to be within the first 5,000 to take advantage of the special incentivized offer. Okay, that being said, I want to thank you guys all so much. Stay tuned in the Telegram groups. We'll be coming out with some important announcements shortly, and we'll talk to you guys all later. Bye, everyone. Good night.